Hi. We're going to do a double exercise. The aim of it is to observe the mind while it is functioning. But the first practice is to observe the inside of the hand, the sensations in the hand, as it follows the rising and falling of our belly while we breathe. So I invite you to put one of your hands on your belly, either the clothes that you wear or the skin, and to put your full attention in the sensations in the hand while you're breathing. So let's do that for a couple seconds now, okay? You can keep your hand where it is placed, and we will move on to the second part of this exercise. And I can promise you it may be fun. Here we go. While you are putting all your attention on the sensations in your hand, your mind will just keep running, like it always does. It is a functioning mind, right? And anything may come up. Now, if you have, with your will, decided to focus on the sensations in your hand, then anything that the mind comes up with, pops up, and wants your attention drawn to, you would, if you can keep your attention in the sensations on the hand, not pay attention to that. However, the mind will keep popping up with things, thoughts and images and whatever it is, memories, fantasies. And the invitation for this exercise is to not pay attention to anything of that and to stay focused with your attention on the sensations in your hand. And I know this can be pretty hard. And the fun thing that we will apply to this is that we let it go, and we might be surprised what the mind is actually doing. And to observe that, I came up with this idea that we all go into this for some seconds, and then I'll say, now. And that is kind of your wake-up call to observe where your attention was at. Was it still in the hand, or was it somewhere else? Had your mind, so to say, stolen your attention? You are not successful with this exercise if you are very strongly focused. That's beautiful, that's good. No, the success of this exercise is if you can just give this a try and observe what the mind is doing and was doing at the very moment that I said now. And we'll practice this a couple times to see if we have any differences from moment to moment or whatever we are going to observe. Observing is what this exercise is about, okay? So, I invite you now to either close your eyes or not. I will close my eyes. It feels more easy and comfortable to me. And put your attention back to the sensations in your hand while you're calmly breathing. And at some point, when we are into this for a couple seconds, I will say now, and the invitation is for you to observe what was the object of your attention at that very moment, And what were you actually doing? Were you thinking, memorizing, fantasizing, worrying, whatever it was? It could also be that some other part of your body had drawn your attention. Anything, anything. All right, when you're ready, here we go. Now, where was your attention? What was it doing? You could say the attention is the searchlight of your mind. It is looking for anything that is important. Even while you make the willful decision to only pay attention to one thing, the attention might still wander. And it's very important that we are aware of this process, that we are the people that have difficulty focusing. It's like that. And who have difficulty keeping their attention at the thing that they want to pay attention to. Let's give it another try. It's not important if you'll get better at this. It's important that we observe it and get very well aware of what is going on in the mind. All right, I'll close my eyes again. Next try. Now, object, process, what was the mind doing? You get the trick, right? And the more we practice this, and the less we are paying attention to whatever the mind is bringing up, the calmer it will become. It's almost like a child or an animal that if you give it attention to, it will keep coming up with new things, engaged in the game. And you can get tired of that and distracted. But when we practice observing the mind as it functions and not paying attention to whatever it comes up with, but what you can do as well is just getting back to the sensation of the hand every time and again. At some point, that busy mind of ours, will get a tad calmer, a little bit calmer. And you can benefit from that. A calm mind is a mind at peace, right? One more? Okay, here we go. now. So, this is you. This is how your mind functions. And when I started with this kind of practice, it was the hardest thing for me. I sometimes couldn't even keep my attention for 1 second, at the sensations in my hand or in my body or whatever I had decided to put my attention to. It was such a struggle. And I guess that what they call ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, is something like that, right? So in a way, all our minds are like that. And for some, it's stronger. And for others, it's not that strong an effect. But please be aware that it's not a problem in itself. And you are capable of training your mind, as you were now doing, bit by bit, to calm, to focus, to be at peace, to be less worrying, or if some worrisome thoughts come up, to not pay attention too much to them. That kind of practice is what you've just been exercising, all right? And for those who like to do this, I would say you can do this anytime, anywhere, for a longer or shorter period of time. And for those who say, I'm ready now, let's do it one more time. And that will be the end of this video. And I'll say now, when it's time. And I say it in an unexpected moment. So you can just relax and let go. All right? Last time. Now. And it's the end of this video. See you later.